Whoopi Goldberg just lost it in court, Karoline Leavitt's courtroom smackdown. #Broadway drama. Welcome to the courtroom where reality meets spectacle, and where even Hollywood royalty can't escape the heat. Today, we bring you front row seats to the drama no one saw coming, Whoopi Goldberg, in court, and totally losing it. Was she out of line or just misunderstood? And what on earth does Karoline Leavitt have to do with it? Buckle up, this is not your average legal squabble. This is #Broadway drama. The drama unfolds. Whoopi Goldberg vs. Karoline Leavitt's unexpected courtroom clash. It was supposed to be a routine legal proceeding. A motion, a hearing, a few procedural statements. But what erupted instead was a scene that could have been ripped straight from a Broadway play, complete with sharp tongues, gasps from the gallery, and a gavel-smashing judge trying to keep control. Enter Whoopi Goldberg, EGOT winner, The View co-host, and queen of quips. She's no stranger to controversy or public opinion, but even she seemed unprepared for what went down in Karoline Leavitt's courtroom. Leavitt, a firebrand conservative commentator and rising political figure, presided over a defamation case involving Goldberg, and the tension was thick. Whispers had circulated for weeks that Goldberg might be brought in for questioning due to statements she allegedly made on The View about Leavitt's previous campaign messaging and social media activity. The case, a defamation suit filed by Leavitt's team over what they claim were malicious misrepresentations with intent to damage. Whoopi goes off. This is a kangaroo court. Within minutes of taking the stand, Goldberg's legendary poise began to crack. Witnesses report her eyes narrowing as the opposing counsel played back clips from The View. Her response: "This is a kangaroo court, and you're twisting my words like a pretzel." Q gasps. The judge called for order. And Whoopi, she wasn't done. With her voice rising, Goldberg accused the case of being a political stunt wrapped in legal robes, and that's when Karoline Leavitt herself reportedly stood up from the plaintiff's table and responded with a chillingly calm: "Facts aren't stunts, Ms. Goldberg. They're the foundation of justice." The temperature dropped. You could hear a pin fall. Leavitt channels her inner Broadway star. Oddly enough, what had started as a legal spat now had theatrical rhythm. Leavitt, once mocked for her overly rehearsed speeches, leaned into the spotlight. Legal analysts called it her Broadway moment. She presented evidence with the poise of a stage actor and the conviction of a seasoned politician. Goldberg, meanwhile, appeared increasingly agitated, whispering to her attorney and visibly scoffing during testimonies. A courtroom sketch that's already gone viral shows Whoopi mid-eye roll while Leavitt cross-examined a media analyst who claimed Goldberg's words had measurable impact on Leavitt's public image. The judge's final word: "Save it for the stage." By the end of the session, the judge had enough. In a mic drop moment, she looked at both parties and declared, "This isn't Broadway, ladies. This is a courtroom. Save the dramatics for your fans." Courtroom spectators erupted, some in laughter, some in stunned silence. But the damage or the show, depending on your view, was done. The trial was adjourned until next week, but one thing is clear: America is watching. Public reaction: Team Whoopi or Team Karoline? Social media is ablaze. Hashtags are trending. Memes are flying. I didn't expect courtroom TV to be better than Netflix this week. Whoopi is done. That eye roll is Oscar-worthy though. Karoline Leavitt served courtroom ice cold. This is how boomers and Gen Z finally unite, over popcorn and courtroom drama. And there you have it, egos, gavels, and gladiators in the legal arena. Will Whoopi stage a comeback? Will Karoline ride this courtroom wave into political superstardom? Hit that like button, subscribe for more courtroom chaos, and drop a comment. Who are you rooting for in the battle of the century? #Broadway drama continues next week, same time, same gavel.